one. Welcome to our session. In this one, we're literally going to be focusing on the four directions of the spine. Reason for this is because these are the fundamentals for good posture. They're also the fundamentals for resetting the different kinks that we create throughout our day as we fold ourselves into different positions habitually. And when we come to know the four directions of the spine, it allows us to expand throughout our practice this concept. So we'll be doing the four directions standing, the four directions kneeling and on all fours, and also the four directions on the floor. So you can pick which level you want to work with and perhaps integrate very simply into your day-to-day activities. So when you're ready, make sure you're nice and comfortable. Maybe remove your socks, wear something that you can move in, and let's get started. Okay, so welcome into class tonight. This evening, what we're going to be doing is focusing on moving the spine in the four directions. So we're going to begin standing, and we're going to begin with our feet hip width apart as per usual. So when you're ready, let's separate those toes and ground them down, pressing down through the four corners of the feet. Slight bend in the knees, tailbone scoops under a little, lower ribs in. Chin draws back a little towards the throat, shoulders above the hips, ears above the shoulders, palms facing forward. Let's close the eyes and start to deepen the breath in the body. Breathing in and out through the nose or in through nose, out through mouth. Becoming aware of the breath moving in and out. The expansion as you inhale, the relaxation and release as you exhale. Feeling the ground beneath your toes and feeling the space above your head. Pressing down and lengthening up as you continue to breathe. You're breathing in and out through the nose, maybe a little constriction at the base of the throat, just to help warm the breath and also create a gentle oceanic sound as you breathe in and out. This is known in yoga as the Ujjayi breath. As you're ready, just feeling a little deeper into yourself and asking the question of what brought you here tonight? What brought you here in this moment to practice with body, breath, mind, and your whole being? When you feel like you have it, just gathering that awareness in, reaching the arms up, and then grounding the hands down through the center of the heart. Cementing this wisdom, this understanding into our practice. And then as you're ready, just allowing the chin to draw in towards the chest, allowing the eyes to open, fingers start to point down. And then separating the palms, letting them draw down the front of the legs, the whole spine follows, just allowing yourself to curl inwards. Slight bend through the knees. Just allowing the upper body to hang forwards in a forward fold, flexing through the front body, opening through the back body. The inhale draws up the back of the legs and up the spine. And the exhale draws out through the head and back out the front body. Let's take 2 more breaths just like this. And as you're ready, pressing into your feet to slowly curl yourself up 1 vertebra at a time. As your whole torso draws up and your gaze lifts to the horizon, allowing the arms to draw up towards the sky. Let your exhale draw yourself up onto the toes for the first time, stretching out the ankles and then lowering them down, taking the hands through the center. Let's repeat that flexion, chin into chest, rolling forwards. Taking your time, noticing where there might be tension through the spine. And if at any time it feels like you want to stop for a second, just allow the stretch to deepen, do so. And then continue the rest of the way down. Body weight is into the balls of the feet if possible. Slight lift through the heels. Lift through the arches of the feet. Nice deep breaths where you feel it. Taking your attention there, helping to open up your awareness of the body. And open up your circulation to that area. One more breath here. Then as you're ready, once again, grounding through the feet, curling yourself up. Reaching the arms up. Exhale up on toes. Lowering the heels, taking the hands to the heart space. Last one, rolling down. Taking your time, noticing where you're tired. Taking a few breaths there, then maybe fold a little further. You want to deepen the fold this time, taking the hands to the calf muscles and drawing yourself closer in by pressing them in to one another. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. As you're ready, pressing into your feet as you inhale, curling up. Reaching up. Exhale up on toes. This resets the spine, engages our core. Lowering the heels, taking your right arm back, left arm forwards, finding rotation through your spine, opening through the arms, stretching through the fingers. Nice deep breath in, lengthens your spine, keep a slight bend in the knees, and then gently twist through the hips, then the belly, then the ribs, then the shoulders, then maybe the gaze towards the right thumb. Wrap the hands around the body, 3 breaths. By pressing the hands into the body and the body into the hands, we create the resistance to deepen the twist. Noticing a little bit more warmth where it is opening the body, in the right side of chest, in the belly. Perhaps noticing where it might be a little cooler, where the blood has been squeezed out all the way through the left side. Keeping the feet grounded. Next inhale releases the arms from the body and up. Twisting back to center. And then left arm draws back, right arm draws forward, stretching through the fingers. Keeping the bend in the knees, tucking in the tailbone, lower ribs in, breathing in, lengthen. Exhale, twist from the hips, then through the belly, then the ribs, then the shoulders. Then maybe wrapping the hands around the body. Left hand, left back of hand comes to the right sideways, and the right palm comes to left sideways. Maybe gazing out over left shoulder, tucking the chin in to open through the neck. 3 breaths. Rotation of the spine stretches all of our muscles between each vertebra. So the more we lengthen, the more we rotate, the more of the muscles we stretch. As you're ready, next inhale releases the hands out to the sides and up. Exhale over to the right. 3 breaths. Next inhale over to the left. Just getting the body used to rotation. Really good for balancing out any kinks in the spine. And your next inhale, drifting over to the right. Keeping the length in the spine, keeping the movement through the body. Hips, belly, ribs, shoulders, neck. And then as you're ready, final one, reaching up. All the way over to the left, wrapping hands around the body, lengthening through the spine as you inhale. The exhale deepens your twist. Beautiful. Next inhale reaches you up. Back to center. Exhale up onto the toe. Sweeping the hands behind, coming into extension now. So we've folded forwards, we've rotated, now we're extending. Bring the shoulders towards each other as you interlace the fingers behind, draw the fists down towards the heels. Pressing into the feet to lengthen the legs, allowing the hips to draw forward, keep your torso moving out of the lower back. Ribs are allowed a little forwards. We open through the chest, maybe lift the gaze a little, keep pressing down through the feet, lifting up through the heart. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, press into the feet, always starting with the feet, drawing back to center, gaze in the horizon. Inhale, arms up. Exhale up on toes, challenging the balance, activating the core, lowering the heels, keeping the length in the spine, sweeping the hands behind the body. Once again, opening through the shoulders, interlacing the fingers, drawing them down, drawing shoulder blades further towards each other and then back down away from the ears. Pressing into the feet, breathing up the front body. Exhale, hips open, belly opens, chest opens, maybe throat opens a little deeper this time. 3 breaths. If it's uncomfortable to open the throat, just keep the chin tucking in. This is extension of the spine. Compression through the back body, opening through the front body. The more we press into those feet and lift out of the lower back, the less compression we receive through the lower spine. Next inhale draws you back to center, reaching the arms up. Exhale up on toes. Lowering heels, taking the hands out to the sides. Last time. Option of taking hold of the elbows. Option of reverse prayer, where the palms come together, shoulders back and down. Option Fingers pointing up, elbows towards each other, or fingers pointing down towards the heels. When we work the last two options, it just helps create a bit more opening through the chest and allows us to have a bit of a brace to go further. Let's inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press into the hands to draw the hips forwards, opening the belly, opening the chest, maybe opening the throat, shoulders towards each other, elbows towards each other. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, press into the feet and hands to draw back up, reaching up. Exhale up onto the toes. Keeping the hands lifted, lowering the heels. Last final movement is lateral flexion. Option of stepping the feet towards each other to get a longer degree of flexion, or having the feet hip width apart. You also have an option of just dropping the left hand to the left hip or the right hand to the right hip, whatever you want to start with. Breathing in, lengthening the extended arm. Exhale, leaning gently over, reaching up out of that extended hip. Allowing the hips to draw over to the opposite side. 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center, swapping over. Breathing in to lengthen the opposite arm. Exhale, gently starting to lean over to the opposite side. 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. You've got both arms reaching up, pistol grip, extending the index fingers up. Exhale over. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. And over. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Maybe feet are together. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up to center. Exhale over, keeping the length in the spine. 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Separating the feet if they were stepped together. Palms to touch, fingers extended, coming up on toes. Exhale. Inhale through the midline. Exhale, fingers point down. Curling down, forward flexion, opening through the lower back. Now we've done our 4 directions, just helping release any tension that might have accumulated, particularly in the pelvis and lower back. Using our breath to draw into those spaces to help release the muscles. For more opening through the back body, body weight draws into the balls of the feet. Another option is to take hold of the elbows, maybe behind the head, and let the weight of the elbows and the head lengthen your spine with gravity. The more you ground through the feet, the more stable you become. Let's take 3 more breaths. Right, as you're ready, next inhale, hands to shin. Exhale, plant your hands, stepping back into a plank position. Lowering the knees as you're ready. Now we're going to work the 4 directions, but from a kneeling position. Toes are tucked under, knees are under hips, hands are under shoulders. Next inhale creates extension in the spine. As the shoulders draw towards the hips, the gaze lifts forwards and the belly sinks towards the floor. As you exhale, Tailbone scoops under, lower ribs draw in, chin draws towards the collarbones. You press into your hands and you press into the knees. For flexion of the spine. Let's repeat that 4 more times with your own breath. Allowing breath and movement to become one. Maybe even closing the eyes to allow yourself to get a little lost in the movement. Inhale, creating the extension, and the exhale, creating the flexion. Allowing the movements to be as big or as small as feels good for you. Coming back to a neutral spine on your next inhale. Exhale, relax. Now coming into rotation, pressing into our left hand. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. Sweeping the right hand back behind to open through the shoulder, threading right arm through to the left side. Right ear, side of head comes down, keeping the hips nice and high to keep the length of the lower back. Pressing into the left hand to keep opening through the chest, feeling the right ribs spiraling underneath you. Nice deep breaths here as the body gets used to the twist. If you want to take it into a further variation, we can lift the left arm up towards the sky, turn the palm 180, bend the elbow, back of hand comes to the right sideways, opening through the chest, maybe tucking the chin in, gazing up. 3 breaths. Gazing towards the right palm. Another variation to open through the whole left sideways. Reaching left arm up. Reaching left arm overhead, upper arm in alignment with the ear. Gaze is towards the right thumb still. Breath is drawing up and down the left side. So we're getting rotation and a little lateral flexion here. Nice deep breath in when you're ready. Exhale, drawing the left hand in and then pressing into the hand to help you unwind the right arm up. Sweeping the right arm down, pressing into right hand, inhale, left arm reaches up. Left hand sweeps behind, threads through to the right side. Left ear comes down, pressing into right hand to deepen the twist as the left rib spiral underneath you. 3 breaths. Down variation, right arm reaches up, palm turns, you bend the elbow, back of hand to sideways, or lower back. Rolling right shoulder back behind, maybe tucking chin in, gazing up towards the sky. 3 breaths. Gazing towards left thumb. Extended variation, right arm reaches up, upper arm comes in alignment with the ear, stretching the fingers forwards. So again, on this side now, we get the slight rotation and lateral flexion as well. Nice deep breath. When you're ready, next inhale draws the right hand in, pressing into right hand, unwinding left arm up, sweeping it back, dropping it down. Beautiful. As you're ready, untucking the toes, hips draw back towards the heels, deeper lateral flexion now. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, walking the hands over towards your right, hips over towards your left, lowering your gaze between your arms. The further over the left hip draws, the deeper the stretch to the lower back. Let's take 4 more breaths here. Next inhale draws us back to center. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, gently lift the gaze. Exhale, walking hands over to the left, hips over to the right. Gaze between the arms. Lateral flexion through the right side now. 4 more breaths. Next inhale draws us back to center. Exhale, relax down. Taking the arms out to the side, shoulder height, stretching out through the fingers, shoulders relax away from the ears. 4 breaths. Maybe pressing into the skin of the forehead and drawing it towards the nose to stretch out through the forehead and skull. Now we've opened the body in the 4 directions. Let's allow ourselves to flow. Hands draw forwards, looking towards the thumbs. Drop the forearms down. Snake the body between the arms, drawing all the way through so the belly is on the floor. Elbows underneath, shoulders pressing into the forearms, spreading through the fingers, pressing into the tops of the feet. Prone extension of the spine into Sphinx pose. Breathing up and down the front of the body, the purpose is to lengthen the front as we gently compress the back. If this is too strong to be up this high, you can just lower yourself down a little bit. Careful not to shrink and shrug into the shoulders. Try and keep the space between the shoulders and the ears. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. As you're already lowering the chest down, hands where the elbows were, squeeze the elbows in, shoulders back and down, press into the hands and peel the hips away as well as the chest this time. Shoulders are drawing back towards the heels, and we'll take 3 breaths here. Feeling the opening now through the front of the pelvis as well as the whole front of the body. Feeling the compression through the back of the body, through our back bend, our extension. Next, exhale, chin tucks in, press into the hands, hips back into the heels, finding a flexion, and then tucking the toes, pressing into the balls of the feet to lift the hips up high, finding a downward facing dog. If the hamstrings are quite tight, just keeping the heels lifted. Armpits draw inwards towards each other to protect the shoulders. Pressing firmly into the feet, fingers spread nice and wide. Let's take 3 breaths here. Relax the head and neck. Feeling the flexion of the spine, the opening through the back of the legs. If you're comfortable lowering the heels a little, go for it. Lifting through the arches of the feet if you can. As you're already coming up on the toes, bending your knees, stepping behind the wrists. Inhale halfway, feet hip width apart. Exhale, fold. Pressing into feet, curling yourself up. Reaching your arms up. Exhale up on toes. Lowering the heels, taking the hands through the heart space, fingers point down, curling chin in, rolling all the way down. Inhale halfway, hands to shin. Exhale, plant hands, stepping back into your plank. Dropping knees down, hips back towards the heels, snake the body between the hands. Belly to the floor, inhale, chest lifts, hips lift. Tops of the feet press into the floor, opening through the chest as the shoulders draw back. Exhale, hips to heels, tuck toes, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Just picking one thing to focus on so that you can anchor in your practice and improve that particular area. It might be the pressing in of the feet, it might be the spreading of the toes, the fingers, the engagement of the armpits, the pressing down of the hands, the breath connection. One more breath. Next, inhale up on toes, bend knees, stepping forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, curling up. Reaching up. Exhale up on toes. Inhale through the midline. Exhale, rolling down. Finding a little bit more rhythm with the breath. Breathing in. Exhale, plant your hands, stepping back. Breathing in. Lower knees. Hips back towards heels, toes still tuck. Snaking the body between the hands. Opening through the chest. Maybe knees lift this time if that feels okay. Exhale, hips to heels or roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Noticing if the body feels a little bit more open or perhaps it's a little bit stiff. If it's feeling a bit stiff and sore, just make the movements a little bit smaller. One more breath. Exhale. Inhale up on toes. Exhale, bend knees, stepping forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, curling up. Reaching up. Exhale up on toes. Inhale through the midline. Exhale, finding your Tadasana. Finding your mountain pose. Closing the eyes. Feet grounded under the hips, shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders, chin draws towards throat, shoulders draw towards the feet, feet press down into the earth, tailbone scoops under, lower ribs in, find your ground, find your sky. Find your breath. Three more breaths. 2 more breaths. Next inhale, opening the eyes, reaching the arms up. Exhale up on toe. Inhale, hands through the midline. Exhale, chin into chest, fingers draw down towards the floor. Inhale, halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, plant your hands. A little bit of an arm balance as we draw the body weight forwards into the hands, lifting up onto the balls of the feet. Knees draw in towards the armpits. Shins draw along the upper line of the arm bone. Squeezing knees in towards the armpits. And just playing around with putting weight into the hands, taking it out of the feet. Just doing this for 2 more breaths. Then as you're ready, stepping back into your plank. A little bit for the lateral core, rolling over onto outer edge of right foot, inner edge of left foot. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, maybe right hip draws towards the floor, sweeping left arm in front. Stretching out through that whole right side. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reaching up. Swapping over, left hand comes down. Rolling over onto the outer edge of left foot, inner edge of right foot, pressing into the feet to keep the hips lifted. Maybe lifting right arm up. Exhale, lower left hip towards the ground. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Inhale up. Exhale lower. Inhale up. Grounding right hand down. Torso faces the floor. Inhale, plank. Lowering knees. Hips draw back towards the heels. Gazing forward, snake body through. Maybe lifting knees, maybe keeping them grounded. Exhale, hips to heels or roll over toes. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Feeling the upper body switching on. Maybe a little bit more heat. Relax the head and neck. All right, as you're ready, pressing into left foot, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Pressing through the heel, flexing the toes back towards the shin. Exhale, right knee draws in towards chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, press away. Exhale, knee draws in. Inhale, press away. Exhale, stepping all the way through. Rounding left knee down, keeping toes tucked, pressing into feet. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, pressing down through the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, creep the front foot a little further forward. Maybe drop the hips a little bit. Tailbone scooping under, opening through the front of the left hip. 3, 2, and 1. Reaching the arms forwards, creating flexion, stretching the fingers forwards, maybe untucking the back toes if that feels comfortable for the knee, curling the chin in. 3 breaths. Sliding left hand to the inside of the right foot under the left shoulder. Tucking the back toes, maybe lifting the back knee if that's available. 3 circles, right arm, creating the twist. 2. And 1, right hand comes down. Left knee comes down, toes tucked under, pressing into the feet, reaching up. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forwards, finding another twist. Taking back of left hand to the outside of right leg, maybe coming into a bind, right arm. Maybe turning your gaze out over the right shoulder. 3. Pressing into the feet. 2. And 1. Inhale to release the arms up. Exhale. Back of right arm inside of right leg. Maybe bind. Left arm. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale to release the arms up. Reaching the hands behind. Interlace the fingers, drawing shoulders towards each other. Hips draw a little forwards. Opening through the chest. 3. 2. And 1. Releasing the hands down, coming back to center. Drawing the right hand to right hip. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left arm over to the right side. 3, 2, 1. Reaching the hands either side of the front foot, lifting the back knee, stepping back into your plank, breathing in. Exhale, lower knees, hips towards the heels, taking the body between the hands, opening the chest. Maybe knees lift, maybe not. Exhale, hips to heels, or roll over toes, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Nice deep breaths, feeling the resetting of the spine as the breath draws up and down the spinal column. As you're ready, grounding through the right foot, left leg lifts. Flexing the toes towards the shin. Exhale, knee into chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale away. Exhale in. Inhale away. Exhale, stepping all the way through. Right knee comes down. Pressing into the feet, squeezing the inner line of the legs towards the midline. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, maybe creep the left foot a little further forward until you feel the stretch at the front of the right hip. Tailbone scoops under, reaching up through the arms. 3, 2, and 1. Reaching the arms forwards, finding your flexion, maybe untucking the back toes. Pressing the top of the foot into the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Sliding the right arm under the right shoulder, tucking the right toes, lifting the knee if that's available. 3 circles, left arm. Beautiful. As you're ready, dropping it down, dropping the right knee down, toes are tucked, pressing into the feet, slowly drawing yourself up, reaching the arms up, left arm back, right arm forward. Taking back the right hand to the outside of left leg, maybe we bind, maybe we turn our gaze. Keep pressing down through the feet, lifting up through the crown. rotation of the spine. Next inhale draws the arms up. Exhale, opening to the right. Taking left hand to the inside of left leg, pressing them into one another. Binding the right hand if that's available, drawing the shoulder back, maybe turning the gaze. Tailbone scoops under. Next inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, interlace the hands behind, coming into our extension, shoulders draw towards each other, hips a little forwards. Opening out, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, drawing back up, reaching arms up. Dropping left hand down, reaching right arm up. Exhale, hips a little over to the right, arm a little over to the left. 2, and 1. Hands either side of the front foot, lifting back knees, stepping back into your plank, breathing in. Exhale, lower knees, hips towards heels, scoop the body through. Find your downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Relax the head, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Good work. As you're ready, up on toes. Exhale, stepping the feet behind the wrists. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly, slowly drawing yourself up. Reaching the arms up. Exhale up onto the toes. Inhale, hands to the midline. Exhale, finding your Tadasana, your mountain. Closing the eyes. 5 breaths. Let everything soften. When you're ready, blinking the eyes open, reaching the arms up. Exhale up onto the toes. Inhale through the midline. Exhale, rolling down, finding your flexion. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant our hands, stepping back into our plank position, dropping the knees. Untucking the toes, hips to heels, taking the hands by the heels, palms face up, finding a full child's pose. Taking some nice deep breaths in and along the spine. As you're already slowly curling yourself up. Option of taking the hips to one side and taking the legs out in front, or making 2 fists. Thumbs pressed forwards, pressing into the top 2 knuckles, press into the tops of the feet, drawing the knees towards the body. And see if you can draw the legs through. So option for you. From here, as you're ready, we're going to fold ourselves forwards. Once again, this time completely grounded. Toes flexing towards the shins. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, reaching forwards, reaching out of the hips, buttocks draw back behind you. And then when you find your maximum, Release the shoulders back behind you. Arms face up. Rest those arms down. And gently allow the chin to curl even without punching. Let's take 5 breaths here. Really opening through the back of the body. As you're ready, slowly drawing yourself all the way back up, reaching the arms up, taking the hands by the sides of the body, planting the feet, drawing the hips towards the heels, and drawing the spine all the way down to the floor. From here, as you're ready, just drop the shoulders away from the ears. Take the hands out to the sides. We're going to come into our rotation now. Drawing the right knee towards the chest. Cross the right leg over the left knee. And then breathe in. Exhale, draw the knees over towards the left, just as far as they'll go comfortably, and then turning the gaze out over the right shoulder. 5 breaths here. Twisting the knees over to the left and the gaze to the right. Creating the twist through the spine with gravity's help. Next, inhale, gaze and knees back to center. Changing over the cross of the legs. As we draw the left knee into chest, we cross the leg over, we breathe up the spine. And then exhale, knees over to the right, gaze over the left. Soften the shoulders into the floor. Relax the feet, relax the face. Nice deep breaths in the body. As you're ready, gaze and knees back to center. Uncrossing the legs. From here, as you're ready, heels a little closer towards the buttocks. Hands by the sides of the body, pressing into the shoulders and the hands and the feet. Next, inhale, hips lift. Interlacing the hands underneath the body if that's available, pressing firmly into the feet, creating the extension through the spine. Engaging the buttocks towards the midline, knees are above the ankles. 3 more breaths. So you're ready, releasing the hands from under the body, drawing the hips all the way down. Just taking a few moments. The feet come a little further out in front and a little wider, knees fold inwards towards each other. Hands either on the lower belly or keep them out to the sides. Just allowing the lower back to soften. Just allowing a little inversion for the body as we draw the knees a little closer inwards towards the chest. And then extending the legs up to the sky, reaching the arms up to the sky, just rotating through the ankles and the wrists, spreading wide through the fingers and toes. Doing whatever movements feel particularly good for the joints of the arms and the legs. And then as you're ready, reaching your legs all the way out in front, pointing through the toes, reaching the arms all the way behind. And then just allowing the arms to draw over towards the right, the legs over towards the right, for a little lateral flexion on the floor. And then inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center. Scrunching yourself up into a tiny ball. Forehead maybe towards the knees. Scrunching through the face. Scrunching through the fingers and toes. And then opening yourself out as a star. Stretching through the fingers, the toes, the head, the tailbone. Then as you're ready, just allowing the legs to draw a little closer in, but they're still greater than hip width. Toes point out to the sides. Hands a little lower than shoulder height. Palms turn up to open through the chest. Relax all the muscles of the body, maybe just with a little bit of movement. Close the eyes. And let's take 5 deep breaths into the depths of our being. Letting go of all effort on your exhale. And breathing space into your body as you inhale. As you finish your 5th breath, just allowing any last little adjustments to occur so that you're completely comfortable. And just letting everything go. If your mind is particularly active, just focusing on the softening as you melt into the floor, into the earth. If you feel any gentle pulsations or warmth, it's just the energy opened up that's moving throughout your body. as you're already starting to deepen your breath. As your breath expands throughout your body, allowing a little movement back into the fingers and toes, the arms, the legs. Just allowing yourself to move however intuitively you want to move. Maybe stretching out, maybe wriggling through the hips, whatever feels good for you. And then as you're ready, allowing the knees to bend and just gently rolling over onto your side with the bottom arm a pillow for the head and the top hand resting in front of your heart. Let's take 3 breaths here. And then as you're ready, keeping the eyes closed as you wind your way up to your comfortable seat. Backs of the hands resting on the legs. Palms face up in a gesture of surrender. Feeling the length of your spine and the grounding of your legs and sit bones towards the earth. Let's take 5 more breaths. When you're ready, let's draw the hands to the heart space. Uniting right, left sides of body, right, left sides of brain, masculine, our feminine, unifying everything at our heart center. Connecting this to our third eye, our intuition, up to the cosmos, and separating the hands down to the earth, bowing down in gratitude for everything we have shared together and with ourselves. Drawing us back up, hands back to the heart, completing our cycle with 1 round of breathing in. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may the journey of our own lives positively contribute to a better life, love, and freedom for all. Bowing our heads towards our hearts. Namaste. May the light in me acknowledge the light in you. Drawing ourselves back up as you're ready. Just doing whatever you need to do to draw yourself back into this present moment. Allowing the eyes to open to well done. We've moved ourselves in every direction. From standing to kneeling to lying down. And just noticing perhaps in the body now what you feel. Wishing you a wonderful sleep, a beautiful rest. And I'll see you next time. Take care till then.